No, no, I think there is a device problem. The mic is not working. Can you ask Papa to check? You can hear me, it seems, because if I'm giving an instruction, you are able to know, but we are not able to hear you actually. Okay, so we are good to record. So today, what are we going to learn? We are going to learn and discuss about living and non-living things about which you have an idea. We are going to understand what is living, what is non-living. We are going to understand what is the concept of sensitivity. And then we are also going to focus on our sense organs. This will help us to understand the topic better. Before I begin, I wish to ask, what do you mean by a thing, Unnati? What do you mean by a thing? Have you ever thought what is a thing? No idea?
No, sir.
Thing is anything that is there around you which you can physically feel, which you can sense. Understand? For example, if I say this is a pen, you can see it, you can touch it, you can hold it, you can feel it on your skin. So, this is a thing. You are also a thing because you can feel yourself. Vivan, do you understand what is a thing?
Yes,
And
sir.
anything or matter, anything around the world would be classified into two groups. One is living and non-living. So, Vivan, what do you mean by living thing?
So, someone or something that is alive.
Very good. Very nice answer. Someone or something which is alive. That means which has got a life. Now, can you come to the corollary question? What do you mean by life? What is life? Yes, go ahead, Vivan.
Uh, Life is that you can have like what people have.
What people have. Is it not becoming a little difficult for you to define it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So that is why we need to understand life in biological way. What is biological way? In a scientific way. What is life? Life is basically a force that is generated to keep anything showing some life characteristics. That means there are certain characteristics of living. What do you call that? Characteristics of.
Living.
So, life is that force that helps anything show certain characteristics of living. That means if life is not there, then those characteristics will not also be visible. Okay. And what are these characteristics? They are one, movement. Okay. Number two, no need to write anything because this video will go to you. Understand first. The second one is locomotion. The third character is respiration. The fourth character is digestion, or you can call it to be nutrition. Nutrition. The fifth character is growth. Fifth character is growth. Now, can you name some more? Can you name some more characters that we see in a living thing? Hmm.
People.
No. Living thing. What characters are there to show
Her.
you that you are living?
Vitamin.
Sorry?
Vitamin.
Sorry.
Vitamin.
Okay. Probably you.
Vitamin.
Okay, I think this is new for you. So know them. Respiration.
You're hurt. Respiration. I also I told
Excretion.
vitamin.
Okay.
Wait a
Excretion.
minute.
Okay,
Excuse me,
wait a
sir.
minute.
What is the
Don't keep
meaning
on.
of
I'm
expression?
going to explain everything, Unnati. I'm going to explain whatever I have written here. Okay, so don't worry. Excretion, then sensitivity, adaptation, adaptation.
Yeah.
Okay, huh? Reproduction and evolution.
History.
Cell, cellular structure, genetic makeup. I am giving you certain words. These are the 13 characters of life. These are the 13 characters of life. So if anybody asks you what is a living thing, you should say a living thing is something which shows the characters of life or the characteristics of life. If somebody asks you what is life, you will say it is a life force. It is a force that makes anything show characteristics of living और कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ लिविंग मतलब अगर ये कैरेक्टर्स दिखाई देता है if you are able to see these characters then only you can consider that something is living. Now let us understand these words one by one. There is something called as movement. Movement means moving one part of, yeah, very good, Vivan is showing that there is movement. Movement is moving one organ from one place to another. You can move your head, you can move your hand, right? You can move your eyes, eyelids, I'm going to say eyelids, okay? You can also, yeah, you can also move your lips to talk. So many things in your body moves. Now I have a question to everyone. Among the plant and animal, which one shows movement, plant or animal? Okay,
Both.
Arnav. Thank you. Thank you, Vivan. Arnav, did you say animal?
Yes.
Yes, animals show movement. But do you know plants also show movement? Plants also show movement. Can you give some example, Vivan?
When the wind wave
Now, when
by.
the wind is moving, when the wind is blowing, the plant is moving. It is not his own movement. Similarly, also a piece of paper will move. Am I not correct? Suppose I hold a piece of paper and wind blows. Will it not move? But is it its own movement? Or is it
No.
under the wind? So we don't call it as a movement. But plants show movement. Yes, Arnab, give an example.
The movement that plant do is when they like make food by water.
When they make food by water is movement. No, not at all. Yes, Vivan, Unnati, you can also participate. Ayan, you can participate. Yeah.
When they grow.
When they grow, that is a different thing. That is growth. Have you ever seen sunflower? What is unique about sunflower?
Sunflowers
Yes, yes, Ayan.
grow.
Sunflower always face the sun. You are correct. So wherever the sun goes in the day, the sunflower moves accordingly. Am I correct? Can you give another example of a plant showing movement? Unnati, can you give another example of a plant showing movement?
No, sir, I have no idea.
Do you know? Do you know of a plant called Touch Me Not? Who knows about Touch Me Not? If anybody doesn't know, can tell me. What is Touch Me Not?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. So why don't we see what is Touch Me Not? Touch me not is a type of plant. Okay. Now this plant has a special character. If you go near it and touch it, it's the leaves close. Okay. Let me share a picture of that plant. At least I can show you. One moment. It has got a name called mimosa. Mimosa pudica. But anyway, we will see the plant first. Sometimes you find this type of plant. It is a bushy plant. Have you ever seen such a plant? No.
No, sir.
Okay. So this is a plant. You go get it in the wild. We don't make it or keep it in our garden. The plants looks like this. And the interesting part is that once you touch its leaves starts to close. Let me try to show a video maybe. Okay. Now here you see
I
the
had
video. Here you see the video. The man is touching the plant. Can you see what is happening?
they're closing.
They are
Why
closing.
did you say Arnav LHT?
See some more. Okay. So when people touch me not, it starts to close. Why does it close? You will get to know later when you grow up. But now you understand that some plants like touch me not or mimosa, mimosa, they show also movement. Can you see how beautifully the leaves are closing from top to the bottom? Yeah.
Yeah.
So some plants show movement. Now let us
Yeah.
return to what we have been discussing. Some plants show
Oh
movement.
yeah, the Pudica is a scientific name.
Mimosa pudica is the scientific name. You are correct. So, but animals show more movement. But then who can say what is locomotion? Movement? How do you define movement? I just explained you right now. How do you define movement?
Movement.
The change, the change in the position of any organ of the living thing by its own. Understand everyone what is movement? The change in position of any organ of the living thing by its own. जब कोई living thing खुद अपने आप अपने बॉडी का कोई organ move कर देता है, position बदल देता है, we call it as movement. Everyone understands? Now let us try to understand what is locomotion. Acha, if this is the case, you might have seen robots. Robots can move their hand. Is robot a living thing? Sure, why not? It is showing movement. It is showing movement. Why not, Vivan?
Because it's just made by human being.
Okay, that's not a sound reason. It is made by human thing. That is one thing. But let us understand some other things. Locomotion. What is locomotion? The change of the position of the entire body of a living thing from one place to another. So, Arnav, what do you mean by locomotion? What is locomotion?
A locomotion is the change of the position of the entire body of a living thing from one place to another.
Very good. So now, do you show locomotion? Arnav, do you show locomotion?
All the living things show locomotion.
All the living things don't show locomotion. What about plants? Do they show locomotion?
No.
No, plants don't show locomotion. It is only the animal who show locomotion. Everybody understands it? But plants may show movement. Plants do not show locomotion. Yes, there are always some exceptions. We will learn about that later. Then comes respiration. Who knows this word? Who knows this word? What is respiration? Anyone heard this word before?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
you have heard.
Respiration means the process of breathing.
Touch
Process of
me.
breathing. What is breathing?
Touch me not.
What is breathing, Unnati? Yes, Vivan?
Breathing is something like you can live if
Breathing
you
helps us to live. You are correct. But what is breathing? Unnati, can you tell me what is breathing?
know, sir. I did not have taught this in my school.
Okay, no problem. Breathing is the process of taking gas in and leaving gas out. We, as animals, we take gases inside, leave gases outside. This mechanism is called breathing. So there are two parts of breathing. One is breathe in, another breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathing in has a name. It is called inhalation. What is it?
Inhalation.
Inhalation, which means breathing in.
Inhalation.
Inhalation. Inhalation. Plus exhalation, which means breathe out. Which means breathing out. So respiration can be told as the process of inhalation and exhalation. I don't know. Huh. Okay, breathing in and breathing out. So in this way, respiration exchanges the gases. But I have a second question. It is to all. What does the living thing do with the gases? Means if you are taking gas in and gas out, what do you do with that? क्या करते हो उसका? Take it, whatever you need and give it back. क्या करते हो उसका? What do you do with that? Have you ever thought? No. The gases go into your body, and there is a gas in the air which we call as oxygen. Have you heard this term oxygen? Okay. This oxygen burns the food. The food that you eat, the oxygen burns to produce energy. Okay. So respiration is what? What is respiration? Can you tell me now? The process of exchange of gases so that the oxygen produces energy by burning food, and carbon dioxide comes out of the body. Does everyone now understand what is respiration? Are we able to understand till now?
Yeah.
So, Unnati, explain in your own language. What do you mean by respiration? You don't need to speak this language. You can speak your own language. It's okay. Yeah. You should say respiration is a process of breathing, which means we exchange gases. We take a gas inside, that is oxygen, which burns food to make energy, and we leave another gas called carbon dioxide, which comes out of the body. Unnati, you understand?
Yes, sir.
So explain in your own language. Hmm.
Are you able to hear me, sir, now?
Now I can hear you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Then I'll give another laptop to him.
Yeah. This is perfect. This sound is
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Unnati. Unnati, do you want to try or somebody else should try? Vivan, do you want to try what is respiration?
ଆମେ oxygen ଟା ନାଉ ଆଉ carbon dioxide କୁ
ନାଇଁ ଆମେ ଅକ୍ସିଜେନ ଟା ନଉନା ଆମେ ଏୟାର ନଉ ବୁଝ ଭଲସେ ହେଲା ତୁମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ କଣ ନଉଛ ତମେ ଅକ୍ସିଜେନ ଟାକୁ ବାଛିକି ନଉଛ ଏୟାର
no
ଭିତରୁ no so you take air inside that is breathing in you give out air that is breathing out but what happens from the air the oxygen is absorbed by the body from the air oxygen is absorbed by the body and what happens with oxygen it burns the Unnati, I'm
food.
talking to you. Food. And when the food is burned, what do you get? What do you get?
Energy.
Energy. And after the food is burned, we get another gas. Our body produces another gas. That is the name of. That is the name of. What's the name?
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Correct. This carbon.
Carbon dioxide.
Yes, the carbon dioxide mixes with the air that is inside our lung and comes out of the body. This is respiration. Now, do you think plants also do respiration?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Good. But plants also do another type of gas exchange. They do respiration, but they do another type of gas exchange. Do you know what is that? Yes, Anav?
It's they take in carbon dioxide and they produce oxygen.
Very nice. They take in carbon dioxide
In
and
night
produce.
time, sir,
Correct.
in night time, it respiration goes like us,
Good.
like taking oxygen.
Absolutely correct. Unnati is correct. Arnav is correct. So during the process of photosynthesis, I hope you know what is photosynthesis? Yes. What is iron?
Yes.
Iron, what is photosynthesis?
Well, photosynthesis is like something that is like the
How many times you're going to say like in one sentence, huh? Speak up. Photosynthesis is?
it is something that is the process of
Process of?
what's that called?
Okay, fine. Anna, would you like to try? What is photosynthesis?
Photosynthesis is all about humanity.
Not at all. You're making a guess here. A wild, wild guess. Bivan, Unnati, anybody wants to say what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is about humanity. Called a coacher. Huh? And Anna, you don't need to lean forward. Your mic is working properly. Yes, Unnati, say.
Photosynthesis ଗୋଟେ process ଯୋଉଥିରେ ଆମ ସବୁ plants carbon dioxide ନିଅନ୍ତି ଆଉ oxygen ଛାଡନ୍ତି.
Okay, but you are forgetting the most important part of it. Photosynthesis was introduced to all of you in grade 3. Photosynthesis is a process by which plants make food in the presence of light. Animals need food from plants, but plants can make their own food. Remember what is the meaning of photosynthesis? Ayan, sit properly and pay attention. Photo means light. Synthesis means making. I repeat, photo means light. Synthesis means making. So making what? Making food in the presence of light. That is photosynthesis. Now you understand? Okay. So plants, in order to do photosynthesis, they take carbon dioxide in and they release oxygen. This is the reverse process of respiration. In respiration, we break food, we burn food. In photosynthesis, we break food or make food. Not we, means I'm to say plant. Plant makes food or breaks food?
Makes food.
Makes food. Very good. So
Food.
now I want everybody remain unmuted because I do not see any noise in your background. So you can talk directly without muting, unmuting. Okay, no problem. If there is any noise, you will mute yourself. Let's come to the next process called as nutrition. What do you mean by nutrition? Who can say? What is nutrition?
I can say, sir.
Don't say. Do you all take food?
I can say.
Breakfast, dinner, okay, lunch. Do you all take all that? Why do you take?
So we can live alive in this
So
world.
why you need a food to live a life? तुम बोलोगे मुझे खाना नहीं चाहिए, मतलब मैं बिना खाने के भी रह सकता हूँ. Okay. Why do you need food?
You can have.
So you could get energy.
Good. Now you're telling one thing. You can get energy. Why else do you need food? और किस लिए खाना चाहिए तुम्हें?
So you can be strong.
You can become stronger. Very good. Why else do you need food?
So you can beat anybody.
That's secondary. I don't like to beat anybody. So
We can't tell anybody.
shut up. These are not right answers. Think more. You need food in order to grow. Am I correct? If you don't,
Yes.
yeah. If you don't take food, you
Yes.
can't grow.
Yes.
If we don't take food, we'll be like a little baby.
Correct. Now, sometimes when we catch disease, you are given more healthy food, like milk. Yes, sir? Ah, yes, okay, fine. That's correct. Tell me, when you take more food, like healthy food, why when you are ill, you are given healthy food?
So you can grow faster and faster and die faster.
When you don't talk about death right now, you are a kid now. Okay. So now coming back to what I was saying, you are given healthy food when you are ill because you can fight your diseases. Got it? You can fight your diseases. So this is all nutrition. So what is nutrition? A process by which
To
living.
fight diseases.
Okay. First listen. What is nutrition? A process by which a living thing takes food a process by which a living thing takes food for growth, repair of body, fighting
And your
disease,
strength.
and get
Your
energy
strength.
for working. Everybody understands what is nutrition right now?
Yes.
Do you now think, yes, do you now think that different types of living things can do all this? Yes or no? They can fight their own diseases, they can grow on their own once they have nutrition. So till now you have understood four living characteristics of living. Yes or no?
1,000
Yes, sir.
million.
So I am going to send you this as a note to your WhatsApp group so that you can note it at your free time. Because I told you that in my class you are not allowed to note. You are going to participate and talk. So now we have some more remaining. We need to also discuss that. Let us discuss about them. Okay. The next one is growth. What do you mean by growth? Who can say what is growth?
How
Are you
tall
growing?
you
Huh?
how tall you get
Tall. Only
and
tall?
how older you get.
How older you get, how taller you get, how fatter you get, how bigger you get. That is growth. Yeah. So what is growth? How do you define growth?
With
The
some
process of
fatness.
increasing in size after nutrition. So the process of increasing in size after nutrition is called as growth. Everybody understands? But how do you grow?
Yes.
Like for example, I give you a balloon. You want to make the balloon bigger. What do you do?
Put more gas in it.
Put more gas in it, put more air in it. So how are you growing? Who's
But
putting gas in you?
if you get a big balloon, it would maybe pop.
You
Okay, but how are you growing? Who's putting gas in you? Now, when you are born, you are a baby like this, of my hand size. Now you are a tall boy, okay, tall girl. So now how are you growing? Is somebody putting gas in you?
no, you are eating food and getting fatter
So
and getting longer
how is
and
it happening?
get
How is it happening? Have you ever
The
thought
size of two
by
hands.
food.
what exactly food does? If I give food to this bottle, suppose I have a bottle, I put food inside this, will it grow?
No,
Um,
because it's not a living thing.
So, what does the living thing do to grow? That's a question. So, the answer to this remains in point number 12. The point number 12 is cellular structure. Do you know what is cellular structure?
no.
No.
It's a
Every living
structure,
thing
that's right.
is made of many small brick-like structures called as cell, which can only be seen under microscope. And now you look at your body. Your body looks like one, but in your body there are many small, tiny brick-like structures. They look like brick of a house. Have you ever seen bricks? So
Yes.
when you make the wall, they use bricks. So small bricks join to make a big wall. Small bricks join to make a big castle. In the same manner, your body has small brick-like structures that you make your body. But this can be only seen under microscope. They are very, 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 very small. Have you ever seen an ant? All of you must have seen an ant.
Yes.
Do you know how many cells are there in one body of an ant?
No, sir.
100.
It is 10,000. Huh? Unnati is making her face like that. One ant's body may contain 10,000 to 20,000 cells. So they are so small. You cannot really see that. And in your body, you have trillions of cells. How much is trillion? How many zeros are there?
Zrrr.
No, not zrr. In a billion, you have got, say, in a billion, you have got 9 zeros. In a trillion, you have got 12 zeros. So your body has trillions of cells. So this is how
Which
everything is made.
which
Wait,
has 10 zeros? Like
1 billion zeros.
1 billion would be something which is 1,000 of your body size.
1 billion is has 10 zeros.
No, 1 billion has 9 zeros.
But
Okay,
what's
coming
like after a billion?
billion, then
1
comes trillion.
trillion.
After
Trillion.
billion comes
Trillion
trillion.
is 10.
No, after that
It's
we
1
add
billion.
3. Like you say thousand, then you say million, then you say billion. In the similarly, we say trillion. Understand? These are
Yeah.
large numbers. Have you not studied? This is what? 1,000.
1,000.
Now make thousand
1
thousand.
trillion.
Thousand is
1
A
trillion.
like,
1 billion. A
listen, you're
billion.
getting confused. 1,000, don't get confused. 1,000, So this number what I have written here is 1,000.
1 trillion.
Right. The second one I have written is with 6 zeros.
100.
No.
A
1,000.
billion. A
1,000.
million.
No.
Million. Million. Million.
No.
Million.
A
Million.
million. Remember, Aji Chillucho, next time ଯଦି ନ କହିପାରିବ ଦେଖିବ. I'll scold you. So a million. Next. Suppose you give 9 zeros.
1 trillion.
No.
A billion.
Audio on আছে.
It's okay. Then the next one, I put 12 zeros.
A trillion.
A trillion. So your body contains a trillions of cells. Trillions of cells. Understand everyone?
Yeah. Which number has 10 zeros with 1?
10 zeros is called as 10 million. 10 zeros is also called as 10 million. Understand?
No, 10 billion.
Let's not get defocused, because if you keep on discussing, we shall not be able to discuss. Maybe we shall discuss about this in a math class. All right.
12 zeros.
Now, Arnav, I'm muting you because you're making nonsense sounds. So remain silent. Now, going further, since you have understood this part, we shall go to the concept what we are discussing about growth. Why do you call it as how does the growth happen? The growth happens because in your body, the number of cells grow. What happens? The number
Of cells
of
grow.
cells grow. What is the cell, Vivan?
The small thing.
It's a small thing. It is a brick-like thing which makes our body. It's a brick-like thing that makes our body. They're very, 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 very small. Okay. Now let us understand what is respiration. Hey, respiration we have discussed. Then comes excretion. What is excretion? Who can say what is excretion? No one. You take a lot of food. Yeah. What happens to that food? You take a part of it for nutrition. Some part of it you leave in the toilet, right? Yes. Every morning. Yeah. You leave it in the toilet pan. So that is what happens to the food. You take a lot of water. Okay. I also take some. What happens to that water? Some of it you use, some of it you remove as pee. You pee it out. Am I correct? So this is excretion. This is an example of excretion. What is excretion? The removal of waste products from the body, especially blood. Our blood needs to be pure. So if the blood is polluted, dirty, then our health hampers. So the removal of the waste products from our body, especially blood, is called as excretion. Everybody understood? Anna, do you understand? Next is
Heart cleans our blood.
all skin is blood. There
Heart
is
cleans our blood.
no heart doesn't clean your blood. Heart pumps your blood. Heart pumps your blood. And what thing cleans your blood? Who can say which thing cleans your blood? It's liver. It's the liver. Have you ever heard the term liver? Okay, you'll learn about that later. Liver cleans your blood. Kidneys clean your blood. There are two organs which clean your blood. Now, this is excretion. What is sensitivity? Suppose you take a matchstick. You don't need to do that, but I'm just telling you. You burn a matchstick and you take it near a leaf of a plant. Will the leaf of the plant go away?
No.
बोलेगा नहीं 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 नहीं, उन्नति मुझे मत जलाओ, मुझे मत जलाओ, मैं दूर जा रहा हूँ, कभी बोलता है प्लांट?
No.
No, it doesn't do. So can you tell me what is sensitivity? Anav, Rana, keep it down. What is sensitivity? No. You have known, probably you have studied it, but you haven't understood. Sensitivity comes with an organ called as sense organ. Can you tell me what is sense organ? Who can say? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Okay, Arnav, what is sense organ?
The organ that makes sense.
No, that organs that make sense is incorrect answer. Who's going to correct the answer? The organs that make us sense, not make sense. The organs that make us sense, make us feel, those are called sense organs. Vivan, what are the different sense organs in our body? You see the things with,
Eyes,
you
and
hear the things with.
ears,
So can you tell me more organs which can help you sense?
mouth, hand,
Is it mouth or tongue? Think properly.
tongue,
Tongue. Then
hand.
anything else?
Sir, it's skin, not
Skin.
hand.
Yeah. So wherever there is
Ear.
skin,
We
it
can
could be on
hear.
your face. Correct. It could be on your face. It could be on your hand. It could be on your palm. It could be on your leg. So
It
wherever
can be
there is,
on.
wherever there is skin, you can feel. So Vivan told
It
about,
covers our whole body.
it covers our whole body. And do you know that skin is the largest organ of our body?
Half of it covers our whole body.
Skin covers our whole body. Sometimes the skin is white. Sometimes the skin is brown. Sometimes the skin becomes hair. Sometimes the skin becomes nail. But skin covers your body. So he already has spoken about 4 organs. Unnati, can you tell me what is the 5th organ? Vivan told about 4 organs. What is the 5th sense organ?
Sir, I don't know even which four
So can
organs.
you tell what are the 5 sense organs? You
Yes,
said,
sir. The
yeah.
eyes,
Hmm.
nose,
Hmm.
ears,
Hmm.
tongue,
Hmm.
skin.
Very good. Eye, nose, ears, tongue, and skin. So sensitivity means a living thing, a living thing is able to sense any change happening around it. Suppose a ball comes to your face, what will you do? Will you show your face like that? Oh ball, come and hit me, or will you move away?
I'll not move away because I don't even. No, I won't move away. I would stare at the ball and be sad.
Maybe you can catch it, but are you not responding to the ball? Since you see the ball coming, you are acting back. You are doing something. Am I correct? Hmm?
Yeah.
So that is what is called sensitivity. That means a living thing is able to sense, feel any change that is happening around it. Understood right now? Everyone, what is sensitivity?
Yeah.
Good. The next one is adaptation. What is adaptation?
Adaptation is where
Say.
Something or someone.
Okay.
adaptation is something or like someone who get adopted.
Okay. Is it adopted? Koto anucha guess kudaka mori class anucha. Now अन्य सब teacher no class में एमती guess marcha. Listen. Adaptation is not that. Carefully listen. When it is very very cold, what do you do?
I shiver or take a
Shiver.
blanket.
Very good answer. First you shiver. Why do you shiver?
Because I'm
Because your
cold.
body is sensing
Your body is
coldness.
sensing cold because of the skin, correct. But why do you shiver? You shiver because when you shiver, your muscles produce heat. When you shiver, your muscles produce heat. And with that heat, you are able to manage for some time. But there are many animals which cannot actually shiver. What do they do? For example, a snake, a frog. What do they do in winter?
They run away.
They run
In
away where?
like they just slither and they're cold.
Do they run away or do they go and hide themselves in the burrows?
So they don't get cold.
They go and hide themselves. Why do they hide themselves? Just a minute, please.
So they don't get cold.
What is this noise?
And
Noise question? Ibara. Walingal. Deep associate boy, deep noise. Inverter.
so
Okay. Sorry everyone. There was a noise at my background, so I went to check that. What happened? So I was trying to tell you here is that they go to hide themselves in the burrows. Okay. So this is adaptation. So what is adaptation?
they go hide
Process by
themselves so
which
they don't be cold.
a process by which a living thing changes its body or changes its behavior so that it can live in the changing environment. Everybody understands? A process by which a living thing changes its body or changes its behavior so that it can live in the changing environment. Everybody understands that?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes.
We have few more to complete. It's very nice interacting with you. I hope you are able to understand whatever is being taught today. Yes or no? Are you able to
Yes,
understand?
yes, sir.
Good. What is reproduction? This is known to everyone. What is reproduction?
Reproducting something.
What is
I mean,
reproducing something?
no, no,
Reproducting is not an English
recycling.
word. Recycling
Re-
something. Acha, very good. How kon jan chako hai? Recycling, reproducting. What is reproduction? The
Production of
process by which
something.
a living thing makes a baby or another organism similar to its kind. A process by which a living thing makes a baby or another organism similar to its kind. For example, you came from your mother. A cow makes a calf. A, a kitten comes out of a cat. All these are examples of reproduction. A mango tree comes out of a mango seed, which comes out of a mango, another mango tree. Then, what is evolution? This is a new concept for you.
Sir, this is also a life cycle.
So, what is it exactly? Do you know what is evolution? No? Let us try to understand. You know that our ancestors, our forefathers, they were monkeys? They were like monkeys? Yes or no? You know that? Okay, Bivan, you are raising hand. Please tell me, why are you raising hand?
Because where do the seeds come from the mango?
Okay, how does the seed come from the mango? It comes from the mango flower. Then the mango flower reproduces. Okay, we will learn about that in the coming
That
classes. Yes, Unnati?
oh,
Oh, Arnav, you are saying something. Tell.
I was just talking to my mother.
Okay, but keep your microphone before your face so that it is better audible. Don't play with the microphone. Papa had given it in a best possible manner. Thank you. So now coming to evolution, what is evolution? I was trying to talk to you that in our forefathers, they were
Of the
not like
history
us. It is
of people.
first listen. If you don't know anything, you learn to listen because by listening you learn. Our forefathers used to look like monkeys, but we don't look like them. Okay? So we don't look like them. So that means we are changing. And it changes, these changes keep on happening. The changes are happening generation after generation. एक के बाद एक जब समय बीतता जाता है, things change. What is evolution? The gradual change that keeps on happening generation after generation in the body of an organism. You are changing. You don't look like people, a man who was living 300 years back. You don't look like a man who lived 700 years back. You are slowly changing. This change is called as evolution. Understood, everyone?
Yeah.
Lastly, the last point is genetic makeup. What is genetic makeup? What is genetic makeup? All the living things have DNA which controls their character. Bivan, Arnav, Ayan, and Unnati, are you human?
Yeah.
No,
You are not
no,
human. You are not
Yeah.
human.
no. We are
Yeah.
animals.
You are animals. So
Oh, we're
then you should
Sure, we are
then you
animals.
should not be living in the house. You should be roaming around in the jungle. Should I tell Papa to leave you in the jungle? So why do you try to create a fun out of
We are people. Arnav says we are animals.
We are
whoever said
monkeys.
you are
Oh,
monkeys? Then why are you living and sitting in front of the computer? You should
I
go and
don't
climb up
know.
a
They
tree.
are.
You climb up a tree and eat bananas, right? Why are you eating food, pizza, burger? So you can make a sound like monkey, but you are a human, remember. You all are human, but I had a different question. Why you both, why you all look so different? Arnav, it is nothing funny. You are behaving like a stupid. Your answer was a stupid answer. Why are you laughing at yourself? When you give a sensible answer, it may be funny. You are not a monkey, so why are you behaving like a monkey?
Excuse me, sir.
I was asking you here that you all are human being, but why do you look different? Vivan
Because
Because
looks
of the
because of
because
environment that we
wrong
live
answer.
in.
That's not the complete answer.
because of the tummies, moms.
So how does it become different? It becomes different because each one of you has something called as DNA. This DNA is there inside your cell, and because of that, you look different. Someone has long hair, someone has short hair, someone has a brown complexion, someone has a fair complexion, someone has a wheatish complexion, someone is tall, someone is hot, someone is someone is short, someone is tall. All these
Someone
are,
is fat.
yeah, all these are because of your DNA. Apart from that, our environment also changes. Apart from that, also our environment changes us. So these are the 13 characters of a living organism. I have discussed in elaboration with you. I will send you also the video. In the next class, I am going to quiz you. I am going to ask this. And if anybody is not able to answer, I will not teach him further. I will keep him out of the class. So, revise thoroughly whatever is taught today. I have given you notes in the group. I'm sending you also. I'm also sending you the video lecture. In the next class, I'm going to ask you. So that's all. Any doubt today? Anyone has got?
No.
No.
Bye, sir. Tata. Bye bye.